Really happening around. Hey, good to see you, Peter. I haven't shaken your hand. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, Scotty and Michelle as well, and everybody else. It's superb. Great to be here, and on a butte day. I've already said to many people I've enjoyed a run this morning in Timaru, and when the sun's coming up in the east, it's superb. Right. Just would be useful to keep going. I know folk are probably keen to find out what my plans are, which is to try and make certain that we're through the public session before we break for lunch. And I've been told lunch is with us by 11:30, so we can see where we go. I do want to make one change to the agenda, which is item 6.8. We are receiving the auditor's report on last year and the open items. I'm going to move that to the end of public, so sort of draft timing 11:30 this morning, although Trudy, I understand you've got John, I'm going to say on a leash, that's a terrible phrase, you've got him ready to text and bring him in as and when needed, which would be superb. So John Mackey, our auditor, will join us for that. Other than that, I think the agenda is very much as I want to take it. So look, welcome everybody. I will formally open the meeting of the Audit and Risk Committee, and just want to note a couple of matters. So firstly, Ahmed, welcome. I think this is your first meeting with us. I've spoken to you a couple of times on Teams, and it's wonderful to have you on board. And indeed, the set of papers you've fitted in seamlessly as far as I can see, and I'm grateful that you've already put a lot of hard yards into what can make for a very effective meeting, so I appreciate that. Trudy, you said 10 days to go. You're not allowed to go until I've got an audit opinion. That's simple fact, okay? I don't care when that comes, but you'll still be here. No, look, all seriousness, Trudy. Again, thank you. It feels like, if I be blunt, too short a time here at Timaru, but for the time that you have, thank you for the hard yards. You heard my exasperation, particularly around the annual report, and you and Andrea have done great things, and we'll hear a bit more about that as we go on. But more generally, thank you for what you've brought to the committee as a whole. And I'm sure your colleagues will say that in other ways, in different ways, in about 10 days' time. So thank you also, Trudy. I look forward to seeing you in Invercargill. It'll be nice to see you down there. You're not lost to the sector, which is really, really superb. In fact, do I have any apologies? Folk can stay till the end, the bitter end, Michelle, we're okay there? Yeah, that's good, rightio. No apologies, there's no urgent business, although I just told you a rough change in it. Matters of a minor nature, I haven't been informed of any. Are there any matters coming up that folk need to declare a conflict of interest or potential conflict? No, we're good, thank you. Yeah, Peter, standard?
Just in aspects of it, Environment Canterbury,
yep.
Do get mentioned.
No, thank you for that. I think that's worthwhile noting. I appreciate that.
Make any comments in relation to any of those.
Yeah, that's probably particularly relevant to the PX items.
Absolutely.
Cracker. Thanks, mate. Rightio. Thank you for, and we'll note that, please, Jess. It's important that we do that. Can we move to the minutes, please, of